This right here is wild, y'all. This right here is wild. So you all know Elon Musk has been making a million decisions over at Twitter, and he's a very impulsive guy, and like he wants a change, he acts on it, and he does it pretty quickly, and then usually in retrospect he realizes, oh my god, that was a terrible move. Well, the new one, of course, is that he changed the name of Twitter to X. And it's something, he's been obsessed with the letter X for a long time. He's always wanted to name Twitter X and call it like the everything app. He's got these ridiculous ideas that he's going to, control 50% of the global economy with this app. Which, look, it's laughable. We don't need to really get into much more than that at the moment. But this article in the Wall Street Journal, and this is, investigative reporter here for the New York Times, Eric Lipton, tweeted this out. This really shows you how desperate he is and the dire financial straits that Twitter is in right now. Here's what they say. Wall Street Journal. X, formerly known as Twitter, presses major companies to advertise on its site, telling them to spend money on X or lose the ability to control their brand identity on the new X. What? They say X also warned advertisers that beginning August 7th, brands' accounts will lose their verification, a gold checkmark that indicates their account truly represents their brand. If they haven't spent at least $1,000 on ads in the previous 30 days, or $6,000 on ads in the previous 180 days, according to the email. Verification on the social media platform is important to many companies because they fear bad actors could impersonate and misrepresent their brand, as some Twitter users did in the early weeks of Musk's ownership. In one notorious example, an account posed as Eli Lilly, pharma company, and tweeted that the company would make insulin free. Twitter subsequently said it improved safeguards against impersonation. Let me explain to you what's happening here, because this is honestly psychotic. This is like extortion or like blackmail, kind of like a mix between blackmail and extortion. That's where we are on this. This could very well be illegal. I mean, this is extreme right here. He's basically trying to twist the arms of the advertisers, the companies, to pay him money. And what he's doing is he's holding over their head, if you don't do this, I'm going to take away your gold verification, which shows that it's really you. And then if people want to impersonate you, I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to let them impersonate you. And I'm going to let them come out. Imagine, I don't know, McDonald's comes out, the McDonald's account, they do like a racist tirade. Like, oh, well, I guess you should have paid me $6,000 or $1,000 or whatever. I guess you should have given us some money so you avoided this situation. That's what he's saying here. And again, when Elon took over, and this goes to show you, honestly, how dumb he is. The whole verification thing, man, did he not understand? Like, I don't know if he didn't understand what verification was for or he didn't care. But either way, it's like unforgivably stupid. The whole idea of verification came about because there was some celebrity, somebody was impersonating some celebrity and was defaming them by impersonating them, saying things that person would never say. And so that person sued and was like, you can't just have somebody pretend to be me and say shit that's like defamatory by its very nature. And the person basically won the lawsuit, and Twitter was forced to take action on like, okay, we need to make sure this doesn't happen again. And so what they came up with is the checkmark system. And the checkmark system was, you are notable enough where somebody might try to copy you, might try to impersonate you. And so we're going to make sure that doesn't happen by giving you the checkmark. So basically anybody or any company or any whatever that has some degree of notoriety where you're at that level, you get the checkmark. That's what the whole point of it was. Well, Elon came in and got rid of it. And he said, we're going to make it, anybody who wants to buy one can buy it. Okay, well, now it doesn't mean the thing that it originally meant. And again, the reason they did it in the first place was to cover their ass legally. He didn't know that, or he didn't care, and he moved forward with it. And now here we are. And as soon as he got rid of that system, as soon as he got rid of it, what happened? Just an explosion of impersonation. Trolling left and right, everybody pretending to be some company or some individual. And then he had to go back and try to cover his tracks. And look, he's extorting these companies now. Why? Because Twitter is in dire financial straits. It wasn't worth $44 billion. It wasn't even close. It was probably worth half that, if that. He massively overpaid. Their streams of revenue are nearly non-existent. And then the thing they tried to do recently is basically a scam where they lied about, hey, if you pay for your check mark, then you can get ads to run under your tweets, and then we'll pay you based off those ads. So what Elon did is he handpicked certain people to pay them $10,000 here, $24,000 here. By the way, one of those people, Andrew Tate, the sex trafficker and rapist. so that this is one of the handpicked people. Okay, so we did that, and there was a bunch of people, other people who have check marks who come out and say, well, hold on now. You're telling me that you're paying creators. Well, I have a check mark, and I'm not being paid, and I got 500,000 followers or 1 million Twitter followers, and I get a lot of engagement. I wasn't paid a single penny. And so people realized very quickly it was all a PR stunt. Cat Turd was one of the biggest defenders, this conservative account called Cat Turd, I know, ridiculous. He was one of Elon's biggest defenders, and he came out and was like, oh my God, this is just a total scam. You handpick some people that you paid $10,000 for, $22,000 or whatever, and you said, hey, you guys need to sign up to get your check mark because you might earn money too. No, you're not. You're not going to earn money. He's just trying to get you to give him $8. And he wants to hoodwink enough people into paying the $8 so we can maybe keep this thing afloat a little bit longer. And now this is his next attempt on that path. His next attempt is I'm going to extort the companies and try to get them to pay up. Look, it's a real shame, man, because I used to love Twitter. I'm really reliant on it for the show. I follow all the news accounts, and I get, up-to-date news. And he's just totally destroyed it. And I don't even know how much longer it's going to exist. I don't know. And then, I guess you could try Blue Sky or you can try Threads or whatever, but it's like, that's not where everybody already is, and that's what I need. I need things right there that can help me for the show to prep, to read, to be on top of everything. And I don't know if we've reached that point with these other companies. I don't know if we ever will. There needs to be that one place where everybody goes, not 7 different ones where it's split up and factionalized. I don't even know if he's going to get away with this. Like I said, this might be illegal. I guess we'll find out, but certainly borderline illegal, that's for sure. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.